Hello, everyone. We are going to be moving through a mini yin class today. So if you are in need of just like a quick stretch, you just got off the ski hill, or you just have a little bit of time before morning and you maybe had like a weird sleep or something, this is for you. So we're going to be going through a couple postures, holding them a little bit shorter than your traditional yin class. So you can just get in, lengthen those muscles, and carry on, feeling amazing. Let's get to it. All right, we're going to start seated. Now, if you have a block, you can go ahead and grab it. If not, that's okay. Also, if you have a strap, you can grab that. If not, that's fine. Don't need props for this. All right, finding a comfortable seated position. Let's just close the eyes. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. A couple deep inhales and exhales to just get yourself centered here. And as you're breathing, I want you to notice where in the body you feel some tension and resistance on your inhale. Exhale. Try to loosen it up a little bit. So maybe that's the hips, maybe it's the thighs, maybe it's your back, your shoulders, your neck. Maybe it's everything. And then let's reach those legs out long in front of you. We're going to find our Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold, so you can move the fleshy parts of your tush to the side. Maybe wiggle the feet a little bit. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, lean forward, come to the top of those sitting bones, and then just round the spine, bring the belly to the thighs, let the arms drape. Relax that head. This posture also stimulates Muladhara, the root chakra. You bring your awareness there to the base of your spine, the perineum. It helps bring you here into this moment, centering yourself. Here and now, there is no past, there is no future, it's just what's in front of us. And I like to turn the palms to face up. Just in a sign to receive anything that's going to come through, that your body's going to tell you, any messages that might come up. Let that head dip a little lower. And then you can start to roll back up. Just slide the back of the hands along your mats. Spine lengthens. Let's take those hands behind us. We're gonna point the fingertips towards the toes. Bend those knees, bring the soles of the feet to your mat. Finding our reverse tabletop. So scoop up, press the hips up, good, push into the hands. Feel those triceps engage. Let the head drop back. Feel the breath traveling through the throat. Nice counter pose. 2 more breaths here. And then exhale. Take those hips back down. Good. Extend the legs. We're going to move back into Paschimottanasana just for a little bit. Breathe in. Reach the arms up high. Exhale. Lead. Come to the top of those sitting bones. Belly comes to the thighs as you reach forward and then round. Maybe the arms tuck in as the elbows bend. Three more breaths here. And roll up. Let things settle back down. All right, open up the legs into a nice wide straddle. If you have a strap and would like to use one, you can here. I'll show you how. Not necessary though. We're going to start on the left side, so flexing that foot. Take the left hand to the inside and just start to open the chest up towards the right corner. Now, if you'd like to take it a little further, you can loop the strap around foot and bring that right arm up overhead. So we're really getting into the right side of the body here. Again. Or you can just keep the hand down or reach the right arm up high. Even taking it behind the back works nice too to open the chest. And start to release. Nice. Let's move to the other side. Option to loop the strap around that right foot and take it into the left hand. That right arm coming to the inside of your right leg. And then kind of like you're putting on the backpack, bring the arm overhead and lean over. And finding your position here. We're playing around with a few different positions of the arm. And slowly release. Nice. Let's take that right leg out in front. Cross the left leg over top. Finding your seated twist. You can either hook that right elbow to the knee, or you can take that right elbow on top of the knee. Left hand comes behind you. Nice gentle twist here, bringing it all out. Bring head back to center. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Maybe feeling a little tighter on one side than the other. And then coming back to center. We're going to come back into that wide-legged straddle again here. This time reaching forward only, so breathe in, reach the arms up high. If this is hard for you, take the hands behind, tent the fingers, and just push the chest forward a little bit, okay? So you can stay here, or you can bring those hands in front as you start to lean forward. Keep those feet flexed if you want to feel this stretch all down the inside of the legs, the thighs, into the groin even. So find where you are at today. If you want to drop the head and round the upper back a little bit, please do so. Three more deep breaths here. Good. Start to slowly ease yourself back up. Take those hands underneath the knees and use the strength of your arms to lift the legs up. That can be a little intense on the knee joints sometimes. Just bring the arms behind and just wipe the legs side to side. Nice counter for your straddle here. And then find your tabletop position. All right, if you have sore knees, you can double over your mat or find a little blanket or pillow even. We want to keep those hips stacked over top of the knees. We're going to start to walk the arms forward into your puppy pose. So as the arms come forward, take them as wide as your mat and just start to melt the chest down. Good, maybe you hold here. Maybe your forehead comes down. And keep stretching through the arms. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Draw the belly in and shoot that tailbone up high. Push into the forearms. Three more deep breaths here. If that chest is getting lower, you can always try and come to the chin. Last one. Tuck the toes under and just drag those hips back to the heels. Keep those toes tucked under. We'll bring those arms back. Let the shoulders round. Resting on one side of your face. That heart opener can be pretty intense, especially if you're tight in the shoulders. Flip to the other side of your face for a few more breaths here. And then come all the way up. We're going to stretch out those feet. So just staying seated, maybe move those shoulders back. Tuck those 10 toes under, even the pinky ones. And start to lean back on them. I find this is such a beneficial stretch for the feet, no matter what season, if it's winter and you're in ski and snowboard boots all the time or often, or especially in the summer wearing flip-flops with no arch support. Oh man, gotta give your feet some love. Or for those of you that wear those big clunky stainless, or not stainless, steel toe boots, your work boots. Oh, this is so good. Good, take those hands up, see if you can lean back a little bit more, just a little bit. Whew. And then go ahead, come forward. We'll tap it out. All right, bringing those legs out in front. If you like, you can have a block by your side for this one here. We're gonna get you to go ahead and roll all the way down. We're gonna find our modified bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Scooping those hips up, bringing the weight into the shoulders. Go ahead and take your block. Even a stiff pillow would work well. And just slide it underneath your sacrum. So everyone's gonna be different here. You might be on the shortest height. This is a good starting point. Or maybe the middle height. If this is something you practice often and you have a lot of bend in the spine, you may be able to take it to the highest one. So find where you're at and let your weight just melt into that block. Release the hands down. Close down the eyes. Just feel that tension in the hip flexors melt away as your low back presses into the block. And if you're super tight here in the flexors and the psoas muscle, you want to maybe take it a little further. I invite you to come down to the shortest setting and extend the legs. Maybe even give yourself a bit of a massage. So nice to feel some length in these big juicy muscles if you're seated a lot during the day, or maybe you've even just been on a long drive. And for your next 5 breaths, I invite you to take any position with the block or without that you like. If your low back's had it, you can also just take the back all the way down, move the block to the side. Bring the hands to those hips and just settle. Nice. Let's extend the legs. Go ahead and roll to your right side. And push yourself up to seated. Option to elevate the hips, sitting up on a pillow or a block. And just get comfortable. You can also take the legs back and sit this way if that's comfortable for you. We're going to be focusing on the upper body, the neck primarily. So taking the arms out wide, just fingertips to each side. And start to roll the head just softly from side to side. And while you're doing this, start to notice where you feel sensation, that extra part of the body that's like, hey, hi me. Is it on the right, the left, or both? Is it on the back of the neck or the front? Is it unilateral, different? And I want you to let that head drop all the way back. Lift the chin. Take those arms behind you, grab opposite elbows. Bring the head to center. Good. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another. Chest puffs out a little bit. And then drop the right ear to the right shoulder and hold. And bring the head back to center. And this time turn to look over the right shoulder. Press the right shoulder back. Sorry, press the left shoulder back as you look over the right. Different sensation here. And we'll start to slowly take the chin to chest. Ooh, yeah. And roll that head back up. All right. If you can swap the arms so they're grabbing opposite elbows the unnatural way, good. Drop the left ear to left shoulder. And head comes back up, and then go ahead and look over the left shoulder. Push the right shoulder back. This is a nice one for the rotator cuff, which is a hard swap to get into. Finicky one. And start to roll the chin down to the chest. And bring that head up. You can release the arms. If you feel like rolling it out a little bit, go for it. If there's any other position that you need, please take it. If that's all, then you can bring your hands together at heart center. Thank you for joining me for this mini yin. I hope you replay it over and over again. Take it with you wherever you go. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.